One thing I'm starting to realize here, in order to remove the center console, the instrument cluster panel, the radio, and all of that, I'm going to have to remove the seats because I think there are some screws that secure that long panel that is not a one piece like the older models, like the 76, for example. So these seats are different in the sense that they're fastened or bolted from under the vehicle. So that's always fun, but it has to be done regardless. So I just wanted to point that out because I would like to get in there. First of all, I need to eventually shampoo the whole carpet and gain access back here. So not having the seats is going to be a big plus. Also, I realized that luckily they had the, again, this car is very complete. So they had the retractable privacy shade or whatever you call this thing, kind of retracts all the way back there. However, the handle, which is unfortunately not uncommon because it's all plastic, is broken. But I found one on eBay, and that should be coming in a couple of days. And that is just a couple of screws here, and then you replace it, and then you have something to grab onto for either extending or retracting the this privacy shade here, which again, I'm going to detail all of this eventually. There's a lot of dirt and staining and whatnot back here. But I was so glad that this is working. This is fully operational. It's just a small detail. But again, so I can reach back here, see and assess the damage to the frames. And this door is all wonky here. I don't know what happened. Something broke, but this door, as you can see, is just totally loose here. And you can see there's an amplifier. There's the jack and the lug wrench. So I want to make sure that everything is either I'm going to have to order new frames or maybe I can save this what's there, but I have to gain access to this, and with the seats in place it's not going to be possible. So I have to remove these. Okay, so I removed the seat, and now next I'm going to remove this part of the center console. And as far as I can tell, there's one, two, and I believe, yep, right there's a third screw here, the Phillips head. So I'm gonna remove these and have a look behind the panel. This whole panel basically lifts out of there. So that way we have access to the console, I guess. Yeah, there's some screws right here. Or here, I think there might be something or another. I have to explore that a little more. And here's the radio that I want to remove. So I just wow. Okay. I managed to remove the driver's side seat. It wasn't that bad. Just one thing to unplug. That's it. And now I'm going to remove those three Phillips head screws from this side. And yep, I'll set it back here for now. Okay, so there's two more screws. Took them out. I don't know why they're so long, but anyway, they go in here and into the plastic here. I assume this is then ready. Yep, this just lifts out of there. Yeah, there's 2 more screws here. Maybe it's just, oh, this is the defog. This goes in here. That answers that question. So with a short screwdriver, you can actually get your hand in there and remove the small screw. It's a Phillips head. That side is already loose. There it is. And here is going to be pretty much a reverse of what I just did on the other side. Yep. Actually not too bad once you figure it out. So that's that. I'm gonna remove this one again. And we still have to disconnect, of course, a few things. I can see some plugs in there. We have the window switches. We have to unplug that. We have the lighter here. Number of things. I'm gonna need both hands for that. Almost there. The only thing that I have to disconnect is the vacuum line switch. With that big plug there. Then I'm pretty sure I can, yeah, remove the whole panel. Wow, it's a lot of stuff. I guess these switches, the window switches are totally busted. That's why these things are not working. So that's a shame. But all you have to do is unplug this and plug in new ones. Well, come to find out, this thing just came right off. Because I'm trying to figure out how to disconnect this HVAC control panel. Look at the workmanship here. Cable ties, plate with a big nut to keep that securely in place. Wow. I think I'm gonna need a new one of these HVAC console switches. And this is free now. And this is why these switches do not operate. Wow. Made in China. Alrighty. So here's my path of destruction right now. Not too bad.